And now, to talk about our module of the week, let's turn it over to Martin Anderson-Klutz, a senior solutions engineer at Acquia and maintainer of a great number of his own Drupal modules. Martin, what do you have for us this week?
Thanks, John. Have you ever wanted a simple way to view and store information about the overall health of your Drupal website? There's a module for that. It's called the Site.Module, and it was originally created in September of 2007, but it looks like the namespace was taken over in June of 2023. It has a 1.10.0 Alpha 11 version that works with Drupal 8 and above, and it's currently very actively maintained. In fact, the most current release was released in just the past couple of weeks. It interestingly does not actually have issues enabled. The project page says to open issues against the operations or OX project, which currently has no open issues. Now, the site module shows as being in use right now by 3 sites, and it is maintained by John Pugh, who is a very respected Drupal contributor and a founding member of the Aegir project, among many others. The site module works by storing information about the health of your site in a fieldable, revisionable entity, and that allows it to provide a detailed history of the state of your site, including changes to configuration with a log of who changed what and where. The information will include data on Drupal and the PHP versions, Git information, and a variety of other factors. And the health can be based on the core status report, the site audit module report, or a custom site state plugin that you can sort of create for your individual use case. Now, it can display an overall status indicator in the toolbar, so as a site owner or maintainer, you don't have to go to the site status page to see it. That being said, that page will display more detailed information, including the reason for the current site's history and a variety of other sort of more detailed information. Now, it will also integrate with the Site Manager module, also by John Pugh, which provides a UI for monitoring and managing a portfolio of Drupal sites. Now, you can try out Site and Site Manager as part of that operations project that we mentioned earlier as a Lando-based local setup of 4 different sites, of which one is sort of the dashboard for the other 3. So let's talk about the Site module.
Yeah, it feels wildly helpful for folks that maybe are in an agency atmosphere or run some sort of hosting setup where they need to monitor a bunch of different Drupal sites.
Well, I think that first feature shout out you mentioned in terms of being able to like audit the history of configuration management changes in particular stood out to me as like something I could see a lot of people wanting to have access to. Yeah, no, that seems pretty neat. And it sounds like operations is sort of the start of a suite of kind of modules related to sort of site management tasks in general, which is going to be cool. That's worth following along. I think you said there's only 3 sites using it at the moment. So like getting, or at least 3 reporting back to Drupal.org. So it's like the beginning of the bandwagon, the future of hopefully something great.
Right. Yeah. Particularly being this new, it's probably not surprising that number initially is on the low side. But yeah, I would definitely expect to see that grow pretty quickly.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm really interested in, because I actually have a few clients with a number of modules that are a number of sites that are looking to monitor them, but not all of them are Drupal. So if there's a plugin for, it sounds like you can write a custom plugin to kind of ingest whatever information you want. This might be really helpful for also just reporting statuses of other sites in the system. On the dashboard side. So I'm definitely going to be digging into that. I've been following John's work for a long time. I think one of my first ever public talks about Drupal stuff was related to Aegir. So it'll be good to dive into some things he's been working on again.
Yeah, I see that John is also one of the maintainers of the site audit module, and that's definitely one that I've used quite a bit in my own Drupal career.
Yeah, it's one we're even promoting as part of the suite of tools we're recommending to folks who are still needing to do their Drupal 7 migrations and looking at everything they might need to get ready, all that kind of stuff.
Tim, there are no people still on Drupal 7. That's a misnomer.
Oh, boy. If only.
For those of you not aware, that was
If
a
only I wasn't one of
joke.
them.
Oh, what? Don't tell people that. Cool. I look forward to hearing more about the site module and kind of John's suite of tools that he's building out. So, Martin, as always, thank you for another great module of the week. And now on to our primary topic.